Hello and welcome to a new speed paint video. It's me, Maru, Merrick, whatever you want to call me. But this is another speed paint video. I made this drawing during August for Kagero Project Day, cause if you don't know, I'm a pretty big Kage Pro fan. Cause I like a lot of the songs and I liked reading some of the manga. I didn't finish it, honestly, but I just, it was a subject that I just kind of indulged in. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but I got into it, basically. Back in my Vocaloid fan years, I guess. Back when I was very into Vocaloid and back when it was, I guess, still a pretty big thing. I'm not saying it's like not a big thing right now, but it was pretty big for me back in the day. I think that's when most of the composers were still making their songs and stuff, so I just kind of tumbled into the Kage Pro rabbit hole, and I very much enjoyed it. I like a lot of the characters, and if you don't know, I'm drawing Tsubomi Kido for this speed paint. I did record it because I know I did want to make a video for August. I wanted to make a couple of videos for August, but obviously that isn't the case. That isn't what I ended up doing. I guess like I did record some speed paints because I was just, I guess the previous month or during August, I was doing quite a bit of drawing for a couple of reasons. Because there was art fight, so yeah. I do have an art fight speed paint. I don't know when I'm gonna have it finished. But I do have one recorded and it's just gonna be in the backlog for now, and I guess I can talk about it a little bit. It's not gonna be the entire focus, but I think for art fight I ended up doing a good amount of drawings, but I don't think it was as much as I did the previous year. I think this time around I did like 6 drawings. I think last year I probably did like 7. I don't know. It's kind of an average that I do. I'm excited for the next art fight. Hopefully I will be participating in it because I do enjoy art fight. It's just kind of like an excuse for me to draw people's characters, and I like getting drawings of my own characters, so it's like it's a win-win. And I do thank anyone that drew my characters. A lot of drawings were really cute, a lot of drawings were really great, and if you're curious, I do have a toy house, and that's where you can like view my characters. Not all of my characters are viewable for the public. Some are just private, and some you can only view if you have like a toy house account, and getting a toy house account can be a little tricky because it's invite only or whatever. But a lot of people tend to give out invite codes quite a lot, so it's not particularly that difficult, honestly. Most are willing to just give them out for free. But yeah, I do have a toy house, so check it out if you wanna check out my OCs. Please, they're cool. Some are cute, but most are cool. So on to the nitty gritty. August, if you may not know, is my birth month, and it's also when I guess revamped my YouTube channel. It's when I started kind of all over again. I decided to spiff up my YouTube channel because I wanted to get back into making videos, and they're not as consistent as I would like them to be, but hopefully there could be a time where I'm a little more consistent, and this video might make it out earlier than my usual schedule, I guess, because if you don't know, like most of my videos have like a 3-month gap in between each of them, and it's not what I want to stick to every time I try to make a video. Like that's never my intention, but I just do tend to take life at a slower pace, and especially when I'm doing art, like a pretty slow-ish artist. I'm not particularly fast anymore. I don't think I ever was, to be honest. I guess I'm just a bit of a perfectionist. I don't know. It tends to take me a longer time because I like to fix things every now and then in my drawings. And sometimes I'll end up hating it the next day and I'll want to fix it up or something. I don't know. So that's just kind of what I've been doing with my YouTube channel. And I think it's officially been like a year since the revamp. So I guess congrats to me. So anyways, on my birthday, I passed it very well. My birth week was very fun. I went out to a pupuseria to get some, ironically, I didn't eat pupusas because this might be a hot take, but I just don't want to eat pupusas that much anymore because my family likes to get them like almost every other month. I'm not trying to be a hater. I love pupusas, but my family just had it for like too frequently for my taste. So yeah. And one of my aunts, as one of her birthday presents, she decided to get me an ube cake. Ube cake. And basically it's like for those who don't know, ube is from the Philippines, and it's basically like a purple sweet potato or like a purple yam. I think it's the same thing, sweet potato and yams, I don't know. But basically it's purple. That means my birthday cake was purple too. And the moment I saw it in the bakery, I just really liked it because it was like white and a nice lavender-ish purple. It was a nice purple color. I like ube. I've had it before, but like in the form of cookies. Like I've never had like ube like on its own. I don't know how it would taste like on its own. But I've had ube cookies from like Trader Joe's. And those are pretty sweet. And so I was kind of going with this expectation that the cake I was gonna get was going to be pretty sweet. So I was just kind of preparing myself for it. I think a lot of times, like, there just be some mid-ass cakes. Like, some cakes, they don't have good flavor. Like, the icing tastes like nothing. And that's not what I wanted for my cake. But this bakery looked promising, and I had acquired this ube cake, and it was so good. It was so good. It had a creme brulee layer, and like okay, so like there's different layers, but all the layers looked so nice. And most of the layers were like all purple. And one of the last layers of my cake was, I guess, more natural ube. It was more sweet potato-y, I guess, in the last layer, and it was pretty good. But yeah, my ube cake was so good. Everyone enjoyed it, so that's great. And the next day, I was planning to go out with like the rest of my family to go to the Cheesecake Factory because I had never gone to a Cheesecake Factory. I don't know if any of you guys have, but I don't know if it's kind of known as a luxurious restaurant. But when I got there with my family, it looked luxurious. Like it was very intimidating because the restaurant was like almost completely full, and I kind of felt underdressed, but like I feel like everybody else was like wearing, casual clothes and whatever, so like everything seemed fine. But because it was a new place for me, I just kind of felt overwhelmed and a little intimidated by everything, because everything did look nice in the restaurant. My meal was pretty simple. It was nothing really special, so I guess Cheesecake Factory food is okay. Everyone else, I think, mostly had burgers or something. But yeah, I had like a turkey sandwich. It was nothing special, really. But the cheesecake that I got for dessert was so good. It was so good. It was an Oreo Dream cheesecake, I think. I think that's like, I don't know if that's the official name for it. I just know it was an Oreo cheesecake, and that crap was so good, dude. It was like, man, it was so chocolatey, and usually I'm not a chocolate person. Like, I don't like chocolate flavors a lot. And this cheesecake did have quite a bit of chocolate in it. Like, I guess besides the Oreo cookiness of it, there was like a chocolate cream. I don't know, like, yeah, like a cream. I don't know. But it was so good. Like, I want to go back. I want to go back to get me another cheesecake. It was either an Oreo cheesecake or a birthday cheesecake for me, because I tend to like both flavors a lot as like milkshakes and stuff. But you know, like the best bet for me is like I always get Oreo something. So I was obviously gonna go with an Oreo cheesecake for the first time. And the best part of it is that it was free. So I got to eat my delicious Oreo cheesecake for free. So that was very nice. A lot of the gifts that my family gave me and my friends gave me were very nice. I enjoyed a lot of the gifts. I mean, I'm probably gonna enjoy any gift someone gives me. Like even socks, dude. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I do appreciate socks. Like I know that's kind of seen as like a bad gift, because it's like, oh, you get socks as a present for like Christmas or something. I guess maybe Christmas would have like a different meaning, because I guess Christmas is a little more special. But it's like, if I got socks, particularly ankle socks, I would appreciate it very much, because I just like ankle socks. Like I appreciate a good sock. I enjoyed my gifts. They were very nice, and I just had a good time. I guess minus the heat. I freaking hate how hot it is during my birthday, my birth month. Unfortunately, I am a summer child, and it's the worst month. It's the worst season for me, because I appreciate fall and winter, because they're just colder. I can survive better in the cold than I can in the heat, and maybe that goes for everyone else. Like, I feel like you have better chances of surviving in cold seasons than you do in hot seasons. That's just my opinion. Now, getting back on track to what this speed paint is about, I did want to draw more Kage Pro characters, because honestly, I wanted to draw all of them, but I was kind of making this drawing as kind of like a future print, maybe. That's why it's kind of formatted the way it is, and I just want to have a Kage Pro print set in the future, which is why I just kind of started out with Kido, because she's an icon. She's like one of the best characters. She's a leader, but yeah, she's like so cool. Yeah, she's such a good character. And if you haven't gotten into Kage Pro, honestly, I recommend you to. It's kind of like a Greenhog Day. I think that's what the genre is called. I don't know. It's got twists and turns. Unfortunately, I didn't get to draw a lot of Kage Pro characters because, you know, slow artist, and I didn't have enough time. Kage Pro Day is literally August 15th, and my birthday is like the 12th, and basically that whole week I was gonna be busy. Anyways, I guess that's it for me for now. I hope you enjoyed this speed paint. Thanks for following, or follow if you haven't. I'm at Marumenkai everywhere you can find me. My links are in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.